Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. If you find your strength lacking, buy the curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge. Else you'll be sore on the morrow. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only this village of Mel to see its ugly head. The sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermont owes much of its prosperity. It's the sovereigns who have served it over time. Though, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated and safe. The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated and safe. There are more who can yet be saved. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power. Very well. May fortune speed you on.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet tooth.
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you." "'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to fancy a gander?
I've fine goods for sale.
Always a pleasure. Shopping is such fun.
Gold makes the world go round.
I knew it to be so.
I'm getting cut open.
Hoy there. You see, my pa always used to say, there's naught a good knight. Aye, being armed is better than being defensive. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go strong someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
We're running low on everything. We've had a hard time procuring goods. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but what say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for? Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additions. He ought to be somewhere north of it, and in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
That's just what I was thinking.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession. Over here, if you would.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Pray, follow me. We have arrived.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Boy, did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought, why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment soon. Well, go on. You know what...
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our search can begin in earnest. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Over here, if you please. This way, Master. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Making our report ought to be our next priority. We now have all of the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus, post-haste. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
And there's a moment's rest.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Tight. I can hit just about anywhere.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Lots to look forward to, but a long day of work.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
Brilliant! I knew I could care. Take this feat. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be
Shall we report our results? Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We have arrived.
Oi! Many thanks for... As I hear it, you even... Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Not a bad idea.
Might you be looking to it?
Suppose courage can only take you so far.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. Very well.
Keep that shield up.
Yes, sir.
Want a blade in your ribs?
Aye, sir.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after...
Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Still, it is said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age. I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for
My bed.
Have a gander at my wares. You shop? Regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Nothing caught your eye? Ugh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
I ne'er stood a chance.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Can't work his rates as well as used to. No chance of my finishing this at all.
Hey all, you a soldier? We've had to start sending out new recruits to Colden.
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo.
What? Weren't Harpies report?
This is the first I'm hearing of. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to... You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
A rescue mission, is it? Then I dare say time is of the essence. You can weather a Harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way. I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might pass the spell more... Well done.
Stricken with sleep. How troublesome. One might confidently call that... Well done, Master.
Could you come over here? Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
I espy a treasure chest, but the path to it is unclear at present.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Eyes up! Harpies are upon us!
Flame is its weakness. Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
'Tis as you say.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive... Sir Akkad... I shall go on ahead.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
What? How could you let this happen?
Enough, Enrique. We should have trained him hard.
Ah, you're right. Curse.
Apologies for making you go all that...
My heart sinks at the thought that we failed to aid Sir Akkad.
All we can do now is learn from our failings.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Lucky us. That's worth taking. I'll get that for you.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? I shall wait.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Look faster! Goblins!
One cannot be too careful.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
It is no great shock to me. I ought to have braced for that.
I shall heal you at once. Hold, if you please. Truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? not a foe in sight.
Keep on your toes. A fiend might jump out when we least expect it. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Pitiable the risen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you withstood the fire in my stead, and I have thought your life forfeit. I could not hear Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand. Does it have aught to do with why they said 'twas so that your wounds could be...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very... If you claim the same, then word must... I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter. Would you be willing to accompany me? Oh, but forgive me. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait. Come to think of it, so mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Do you think this one's really arisen?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. No, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I had well, as luck will be ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? Suppose there's no harm in that. Seems my luck's not as...
We can... Make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Yes, now I see.
'Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll...
Oh!
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares? Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
Once the day's work is done, what to do, might as
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Now, where was I headed to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Well met, sir. How might I be?
Well, you ought not... Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time went looking for you.
I'll pop open the chest.
This may require a delicate touch.
See a look at my wares?
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Let me get that. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
That's just what I was thinking.
Lots to do. Gladly while away a lot.
All this walking's made my legs ache of fright.
I feel my age every time I raise my hammer. What am I to do?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Well met. She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my Now, tell me, are you registered? Perhaps you already know this, but... Well, now, that won't do. Go on, 'twill only take a If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a try them, as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those thieves favor light art. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. But I shan't take up any more.
You found strength courses through you. It's good to see. They do say good things come to those who wait.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocation, 'tis a vocation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress... Naturally, 'tis at close range, however, a bow is nary... 'Tis a vocation, however, the more... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long. 'Tis a vocation for the thieves favour light. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability. Should you dedicate, try them, as you like. Very well, there is no... But I shan't take up any...
Do we truly expect to find aught of value in a chest hidden in a place like this?
Don't be like that. Seeing what's inside is half the fun.
Off to market I go.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs a bit.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing. First and foremost, my thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Goblins, Master!
A fine display of skill. Arisen! Have you been harmed?
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post-haste. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt alike. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
The Arisen has been put to sleep. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them...
Who's that you've brought with you, Watch?
An Arisen, by all...
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
'Tis uncertain.
What? Impossible. You know...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our... All's been arranged. Come, let us...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Call on me if you see aught untoward.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
It would be a fine spot to rest. Should we have need of one? Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable.
Would that we could continue our journey together forevermore. But a time may come when we must part.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Novel idea. I never see my own path such a feat.
Well, color me surprised. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Look, Master, goblins!
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Fear not, Master. Naught shall befall you while I am here.
Methinks the fiend felt that. Just a few more for the minute.
I mislike the look of this. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you."
What's this? We're trapped. Fire! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops? Oh, pray, be on your guard.
I shan't allow any who can't be arisen to go free.
The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we can find a way to
Let us make use of that. I've no doubt it would catch our foes unaware.
I did it, Arisen! By the hold of the creature!
Capitally said.
It seems we have engaged our foe.
Correct, little pirates. Make free we pray.
With yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
What's that sound? Fall back!
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Time remained inhabited.
You have my gratitude, sir. I had taken you for another false arisen, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid is dispelled. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are...
Haven't you a lantern, Arisen? Skeletons, Master!
These beings will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Goblins! What rotten luck!
This can't be how it ends. I suppose I ought to No!
Risen, to me. I shall heal you. Halt, if you please.
You have no life. Victory!
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you all right? Into the ox cart, then.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
They can be most...
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a... Though I admit I had my doubts.
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the great will of our world, that Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days passed. You confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for yet, not all celebrate. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no...
I'd fain put down my steel for a month.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch...
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I would ask you.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to...
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Each new day is a chance to turn a profit.
Interested in my wares? Take it easy today. I knew you're acting up.
I better get to work.
What should I get up to? My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
Nothing wrong with filthy survival.
The rules at your left.
Pleasant breeze. Would that I could spend
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Well met, sir.
What should I get up to?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
A ferry stone! With that in hand, we can leap from one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Am I shedding? Must be my beautiful Gladly stay. Go on, have a look. Well met, sir. The rules at your left.
Time to hit the sack.
Sworn I had more to attend. Take opportunities as they come, I say. The rules at your leisure. Well met. You are come to... You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all... Vernworth. There's trade to be had in times, but much obliged. on me to bear what young... Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at...
I can't tell you.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.